Okay, well, good morning, everybody. It's August 11th. This is the Bueller Weekly Training, and my name is Linda Weitz. I live in the Portland area in Oregon, technically Aloha, and it's been really smoky up here, so my throat's a little scratchy, so I'm hoping I can kind of plow through and talk for that. But if you've just joined us, please mute your lines. And this is Business Success Training. And as I said, for the Bueller organization, I have known Quila Bueller for 9 years and got started in Relive just about 10 years ago. And I got started because I bought a goat from a lady, and she shared the products with me, and I brought home the products with the goat and got some really great results. I got great results with sinus infections, with boosting my immune system, with overcoming a perfume allergy, with help with depression. A year ago, I had a major concussion and had a really quick recovery using these products. And I do want to say that Relive makes no claims to cure, but it just gives the body optimal nutrition, and it feeds the cells so that they can operate correctly. And as I found with using the products that they were changing my health, there's also a great business opportunity, and I've been able to share these products with others over the last 9 years and make some money, and it's been really exciting. And it's definitely a way that I can see in my future how I can help to supplement my retirement. And so I'm really excited about being able to build my business. And Relive has created this great system to help us all duplicate the path that has been laid down. So we're going to keep going here with the training. If anybody has some successes to share for this week, I'd love to hear them. I don't know if Quila is on the call right now, but I know she's had a great success where she has a brand new granddaughter, and beautiful granddaughter, and so congratulations to her. But if anybody has anything that they'd love to share, please unmute your line right now and share with us what your successes this week have been.
I'll share.
Is this Christina?
It is. I'm always like, I think everyone knows. I'll just say, this is Christina from Anaheim. I'll share. I had some really great conversations with 2 people this last week. And funny enough, it just started talking about their business, their passions, what they're putting their time into. And I think that's what we kind of forget when we introduce the Relive picture to anyone. We just kind of think, oh, this person needs Relive, but we need to listen and just kind of hear what it is that everyone's actually doing with their life. And I think that's where it's really easy with Relive, because Relive will just fit where it needs to for them. We don't need to force it like a piece of the puzzle. So I just thought just sharing and asking people about their passion and their business and see where they are in life, that's just been really successful for me.
Thank you so much. That is great. And it really, I totally agree. It really highlights how we do need to listen to people and meet them where they are. And it Relive definitely can fit into anybody's life, whether they just need core nutrition or weight loss, or if they're looking for a business. But we need to listen to see where they are. Thank you, Christina. Thank you for sharing. Is there anybody else who'd love to share?
Hi, this is Sandy Stopko.
Hi.
I'm in networking group, and I always try to focus on something that is going on right now and going back to school with our kids. So when I went up to share our, quote, 30 seconds, I said, who has kids and grandkids? And, of course, that's audience participation. I said, we all want our kids to be smarter and healthier. And I have a shameless promotion. We have a children's nutritional shakes that provides brain food that keeps them calm and focused and makes life much better. I was on a call that had stories of great results of many kinds, but 3 mothers shared their stories of type 1 diabetes, Down syndrome, and leukemia. And if you would like to have a copy of the replay number, I have that available for you. And when I finished, at the end, a nurse who had been a first-time visitor came up and said, my friend needs to hear that call. So it's the stories. It's not about our product. It's about what is it doing to change lives.
Oh, thank you for sharing that. That's a great example of not only how to engage, but just how to share with others. Thank you. Anybody else?
Good morning, Linda. This is Jim.
Hi, Jim. Good morning.
How are you? Hey, yes, we have a brand new granddaughter. She's, well, Koala's down in Denver with her right now, but I had a good week. Just opportune moments happen every day, and I met a gentleman that just had a nice conversation, and I just said, I don't know if this would interest you or not, but we have products that have changed people's lives. We have a health and wealth business, and he wanted to know more about it. So just having a conversation at an opportune moment.
Perfect. Thank you, Jim. And congratulations. Baby Joelle, is that her name, right?
Baby, they call her JoJo, yeah.
JoJo. Wait. Wonderful. Anybody else want to share successes this week?
Well, yes, this is Nidra, and I have had 2 people that I've been talking to for, 2 years now. So it's not that we give up on people. There was a medical doctor in my church who has played around with the products for 2 years and now has decided he's getting serious and came in as a 25% distributor and says, I'm going to be consistent with taking my shakes. So, and the other person was a person who I've known for quite a while that also had been playing around with the products and came in as a distributor this week. And this is after 2 years, so we don't give up on people. Also, I have my new friend Patty, who's on the line, who's just going so strong. She was saying at first, I don't know what to say to people, and she is just talking to people, and so proud of her.
Oh, that's wonderful, Nidra. Thank you so much, and congratulations to Patty to get started in Atlanta. So that's fantastic. Anybody else? Well, we're just going to, go ahead. If anybody wanted to share one last thing. You have more coffee? Hello? Okay. So we're just going to jump right back into the training then. So how do you succeed with Relive? And there's a circle of success. There's fundamental steps where you are always introducing the products to new people. And that's what Jim talked about, having an opportune moment to just bring up the products. Sandy talked about, in her networking, having the opportune moment of bringing this up and introducing new people to the products and the business opportunity. And Relive is great because they have lined out everything for us. And as far as, how to do this business and how to succeed at it. And we need to do something every day, and there's lots of corporate support. And it's interesting because as I was getting ready for this, thinking about the corporate support that we receive, just yesterday, Ryan, this this email came out from Ryan Montgomery, our CEO, and he was talking about what he thought was the most important thing about succeeding with this company. And he talked about, he gave this long blog about effective communication and how to engage and how to connect. Not only connect with each other, but connect with Relive. And he was talking about what the company does to connect with us through email and text and social media. And there's all these opportunities to connect with the company, to get others connected. So that opportunity is there. And also, when I was, playing around with Relive app this week and reviewing the new videos that Tom Pinnock has created, he talks about connecting, and he talks about doing just a little bit every day to fuel our business. And so, I keep pressing the wrong button. I'm sorry here. So the key is action now, and this is something that Tom Pinnock talked about in one of his videos of starting. And so as we're starting with our new business, starting with our new week, we do 5 steps to do every day. And first is to identify. Second is to connect. Third is to share the story. Fourth is ask for a decision. And 5 is to register and go. And we'll go over these individually. So number 1 is identify. You're identifying new people every day. And as a new distributor, the most important thing to do is to make the list and make it with your sponsor, and to identify 10 product prospects, 10 people who might need the business, and why you thought of each one, and then start connecting. Who's the first one today that you're going to connect with? Who's the first 5 to connect with? And then you always, like Jim was talking about, having these opportune moments. You're always having new people to talk to when you interact with family and friends, and you go to work, and you go to church, and you go to school, and you make new friends on Facebook. There's always new people to talk to about, how their life is going and how Relive might fit into that life. So find a different way to add to the list every single day and interact with everybody. And Christina talked about, truly listening to people, just to connect with them and listen. And Nidra talked about this as well, to keep connecting and, don't give up on people, even if they've heard this 2 years ago or 5 years ago or 10 years ago. At some point, the time might be right for them to jump in. So keep that pipeline full of new people. And talking about connecting, this is a hard step for me to do, where, I think about connecting with people. It scares me. And what I've been learning, I've been doing a teaching kind of a seminar thing with a woman, and she talks about when you are on the right track, you're going to have a good feeling, but you're also going to be terrified. And that's when you know that the actions that you're about to take are the right thing to do. And so if you want to move forward and you've got all this positive energy, but you kind of feel also like I might throw up a little bit over here, you're on the right track. So to connect with people, what do you do? You just share your excitement with them, why you thought about them, and using the why lets you know how you really care about them. And going back to what Christina was talking about, I'm just going to use you as an example for the whole thing. Truly listening to them lets them know that you care as well. And then the company has got a ton of tools to validate. The Why Relive video has been so interesting to send out to people, and through the Relive app, you can see if people have actually viewed the video or haven't viewed the video. It's a great tool. And as you connect with people, you just want to share your excitement and just say, just like Jim said, hey, you know, you might be interested in this, and when can I set a time to talk to you about it more? And so, you know, set that appointment. That's a really important part of connecting with others. And so some examples of opening sentences. I really love the example that Sandy gave about the networking opportunity. You know, who has children, who has grandchildren here? Some opening sentences that are examples in the training are, you know, hey, John, at the soccer game you mentioned that your finances are tight and you need to hear about something that's really helped me. When can we get together and talk about it? Or, you know, great opening sentences, how are you? And then just ask and listen to how they are. And you can use tools and stories to validate the company. And so as you share the Relive story, you share your why, your belief in your heart. And when you share the story with others, you want to share the whole story. You want to share how the products are affecting others and helping others. And you also want to share the business opportunity. And you want to have people during this initial appointment you want to have them know the whole thing so that they can make an informed decision. And there's a ton of new tools available. Tom has really, you know, gone all out to make new videos and the app that's available to us. There's so many different things on the app of, you know, how to give a home presentation, how to do this opportunity presentation. And it's just so easy to pull up on your phone now and click the video and just start it and just say, you know, listen to this. There's all sorts of tools that are literally at our fingertips. And one of the best tools, though, is connecting people and sharing the stories. And whether they're recorded calls or whether they are our friends and cousins and uplines and sidelines in Relive, everybody is willing to share their story and is willing to help others in this business, which is just a great opportunity and a great example of how this company has such a heart, and it's kind of set apart from other companies in that way. We're all here to help each other, and we're all here to help. And I know that as I've talked with people, being able to connect them with others and have them talk on the phone with others who are dealing with the same issues that they've dealt with, and how the others can share how Relive has really helped them, has really helped the people that I've been talking to make a decision about Relive, that they wanted it in their life. And so that's one of the most important connections that can be made, is we're connecting people to people and connecting people so that they can share their stories. And that's where there's a just great heart to this company. I'm really appreciative of that. So you want to help as people get started and they're excited. You want to help them to engage and get started with their business and their organization. And so there's lots of different ways to do this. There's Relive meetings and events that are going on. And thinking of Nidra's friend in Atlanta, there's a lot of events in Atlanta going on this week. You can have in-home parties. You can have webinars, conference calls. You can bring in your upline, other distributors, there's the lifestyle magazine, there's the blog, which Ryan Montgomery just added to yesterday. There's all sorts of video tools, and there's just a lot. And I am not an expert in the business. I'm learning all the time of new tools and new opportunities. And the great thing is I don't have to know everything, because help is a phone call away for me, or a text message. I can text one of half a dozen people and say, hey, can you help me with this? And what that does is it shows new people that you don't need to know this business. You don't need to know everything about this business to do it. So that's a great part of the business as well. There's always help available. And so as we help people and expose them to the story, to the full opportunity, then what we want to do is we want to ask them for a decision. And then we need to let them give their answer. And we don't want to prejudge at this point or pre-decide what, where we think that they might fit. So people will surprise you. And I know I've had that happen to me where, I asked for a decision and I thought that the person I was working with might think about a quick start, and instead she decided a master affiliate order was a great place for her to start. And I was really glad that I just sort of bit my tongue down and didn't answer the question for her about where would you like to start. So, be thinking of that as you ask for the decision, is that's the time to just be quiet and let them decide. And wherever they start is a fantastic place for them to start, whether it be a new customer or a customer with auto ship or up to a master affiliate. That's a fantastic and great place for them to start. And as you are doing the business, you want to have the tools and the products with you. You want to have, the now with you. You want to have them have the ability to get started right then, and just rip into the products, get a shake in them, help them to fill out the orders. So help them to, connect with the company, and also be thinking about, where's a good place for them to start if they wanted to become a master affiliate. What's a great order for them to start with? So have some ideas ready. And there's all sorts of online applications. There's the app that they can use. There's your personal website that they can order through. And there's the company through the toll-free number. So that's all tools that we have to help us. And then, talk about the products, about where they want to get started. And now we've got the whey-based now, which is really tasty and really great. I still like my soy-based now. I'm surprised to say that, but it really helps me with some different things that the whey-based now isn't quite taking care of. So, there's lots of opportunities. I really love and appreciate the fact that the company has come through with this fantastic new now product, so that people who don't want to do soy for whatever reason, they've got an opportunity to get the core nutrition and all of the micronutrients that they need through this product. But the other thing is, as you get them started, the next thing to do is just say, let them think about and let them tell you who do they know who can benefit from these products. And really, just like what Sandy was talking about with her opportunity, the nurse coming to her and just saying, I know somebody who needs this. And thinking about Tom Pinnock's story about when he was really getting started with his business, you know, they approached a couple of people and they weren't interested, but his next question is, well, do you know anybody who might be interested? And how that led to Mindy Jones, who's one of the now top distributors in the company. And so it's the great thing about connecting with people is then they know others that you don't, and you make those connections. So the last step is register and go, and you want to follow up with your consumers, help with the product regimen, continue to educate with stories, and look to move them up. And on the Relive app, there was a great video that was about follow-up. And so I'm just really in love with this Relive app, and if you don't have it, you should definitely consider getting it, because it's just fantastic. And I'm sorry, I'm like flipping through the app, and I shouldn't be doing that. But anyway, so there's whatever question you have, there's probably a video on the app that can answer the question. And there was a great video on how to follow up with people, quick video. And so it was, you know, those are opportunities. You want to follow up and not check up. And that's something that I've heard said, where when you are following up with others, be prepared to share stories. Have other people on the line with you to share their story and just say, hey, we're just checking in, but, you know, following up. And what these other stories keep introducing other stories, because first of all, they're going to validate how the products are helping others, and how if your new person is continuing to take the products and be really consistent with it, how they can be helped. The second thing is that as the new person hears more stories, they are automatically going to think of somebody who, oh, hey, I know somebody who is dealing with that issue and is looking for, you know, maybe a different way to deal with it. And this would be a great way to connect these two people and to help my friend. So, you know, the great thing about this is we're looking to help others with these products, and we're looking to help others with this business. And so it's a great opportunity to be of service to others and to approach it in a way of, you know, I have got this great blessing, and are you ready to receive it? That's an exciting thing. So you just want to keep the follow-up simple, though. You want to make sure that people are consistent, and that's with the products as well as the business. You've got to do something every single day, just a little thing, to help build your business. And so every day you're talking to new people and connecting and listening. And as you get inspiration and thoughts of, you know, oh, hey, I should connect with this person, do it, act on it, take action right now, and move like you've had a scoop is what Tom would say about that. So that is just a great opportunity. And then you want to help to set your distributors up to succeed and help them take action immediately. So the first thing you're doing is if they want this business, you want to sit down with them and build their list and help them connect. Who are we going to call first? And share the story and get appointments going. And, you know, help them to get the app on their phone and to get a personal website and to connect with the company. And so There's a ton of tools. Like I said, there's the lifestyle magazine. There's all sorts of flyers and products, but the app is great. I love the app. And then you want to plug into the system. So every week there's training and there's opportunities to connect with others. You want to be setting appointments every week if you want to build your business and share with more others, and then look at the next special event that's coming up. And there's a few that are coming up. I mentioned that there's a bunch of meetings in the Atlanta area this week. We are about 60 days away from Relive Live in Orlando. That's an event that's coming up. There are different area events as well. And as you go to these events, then you want to engage your team and help to create a library of stories and access and connections and build your relationships. As Nedra is talking about, she's continued these relationships over a couple of years, and the people are getting more engaged now. They're getting more consistent with the products. So you want to continue to nurture these. I love to think of this as an example of a gardening. And as we talk to people, we're planting a seed. But without constant weeding and just nurturing the seed, we need to constantly be doing that in order for the plant to develop enough to where we're going to get a harvest off of it and it's going to bear fruit. So we want to keep connecting and keep watering and keep engaging. And you need to set your goals. I mean, what do you want with this business? I know that I've got a goal that I want to be able to replace my income in 5 years and have the opportunity, if I choose, to retire early and to keep building my business while having some more time freedom. And that's my goal. And that would make me really happy. But it would make me happy because not only would I have the time freedom to do fun things, but I would make that goal because I have been helping others. And the great thing about this company is you don't get paid 1 cent unless you're helping others with their health or with their finances. So what are your goals? I mean, my goal is to become a key director. And, thinking about these goals, I know that I need to write these goals down because 97% of people don't write their goals down, and without, it's just a wish unless you write it down and you make a plan to go for it. And there's so much help that's out there for us. That Quila and Barb and the different ambassadors that we get to work with, they have it outlined. How do you do this? How do you get to key director? How do you get to master director? They're just steps. There's it's an outline, and if we follow it, we're going to get there. So you need to set goals and stretch your thinking and think big, and exciting things are going to happen. And then you keep doing that every day. You duplicate this, and every day you connect with others and talk with them and identify and go through these steps every single day. And so as you think about who to share this with, who's next, who's popping into your head right now of somebody that you just need to connect with and ask, how are you doing? And then listen. And so we were talking about upcoming events. We've got Relive Live in Orlando, October 12th and 13th. I know in the Portland area, we've got an event coming up September 22nd, and that's going to be a really exciting event. Okay, it's in September sometime. My sister is like, she's correcting me. There's a girlfriend's getaway in Springboro, Ohio, August 24th, 25th. And the Portland area event, we've confirmed it is September 22nd. We're going to have a really fun workout and then a business training. And I was wondering if anybody else from other areas would like to come on and share if there's any events coming up in their area. And so if there's anything going on in California, if anybody's on the line from Utah, Arizona, please feel free to unmute your phone and share and just say, you know, what's going on in your area to build businesses.
Hey, Linda, it's Lauren.
Hi, Lauren.
Hey, we've got Tom Pennant coming to Anaheim area September 7th and 8th.
Wow.
So we are final. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I know. Come on down. Everybody's welcome. We're finalizing the detail on the hotel hopefully today, but we have a good lead on a place. And so, yeah, details for that finalized information, but for sure September 7th and 8th in Anaheim.
Awesome. Wow. Good job. Okay.
Thanks.
All right. Anything, I don't know if anybody from Utah is on the line, but if anything's coming up, please feel free to share with us.
April, in Surprise, Arizona, we're doing a lunch and learn on the 25th of August. So if anyone is interested, we'll break at 12:30 after the luncheon is over, and then we will have a 1 o'clock opportunity presentation.
Oh, that's awesome. And what's Surprise close to? What town is that close to? Glendale.
It's just right out. It's in the Phoenix area. Phoenix, Surprise, Glendale. It's in the area.
Perfect. All right. Thank you. That's awesome. So if anybody knows anybody in Phoenix or Anaheim areas, there are some amazing things coming up. And anybody?
Hi, yes, this is Yvette here in Monterey.
Hi, Yvette.
Hi. So we're having a Super Saturday on the 25th of this month. Sad we'll be missing the girls' getaway, but so we're going to do a workout in the morning from 9 to 10, and then we're going to do a presentation and a shake bar from 10 to probably 11:30. So anyone who wants to come out in this area, please give me a call and I'll give you all the deets.
Yummy. Okay, shake bar. You had me at shake bar. Thank you. That's awesome. Okay, any other events coming up? Well, thank you. Thank you so much for listening and participating. I really appreciate all of you. And we're going to go ahead and close out the training for today. It's a little bit early, but you get a jump start on your Saturday. And let's make this an awesome week. So thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Linda.